Okay, very good afternoon. I'm Rabiatul. Can call me Dr. AB. I'm from UiTM, Universiti Teknologi Mara. Okay, first of all, I would like to introduce about carrying capacity. Actually, carrying capacity is a crucial way to determine the current limit of accessibility, which will affect the environment. This happen if so many tourists or so many recreationists or hikers go to the area, then the soil impact, the environmental effect will happen. So that we need to have this kind of measurements so that the environment resources will be preserved. Okay, so carrying capacity is actually we have some calculation to put into the analysis. It's actually a maximum number of people that use a site without causing adverse effects, or we can call it as a limited access to the visitors or tourists. So this is due to even the place is neat for the leisure activities. However, to protect the area, this measurement should be assessed. Okay, this is due to if the excessive number of visitors, overcrowding to the area, it will cause the damage in long term. All right. Okay, so this study, this simple measurement has been made in the Selangor, the hilly area, the attraction of hiking activities. This study has been divided into two trail. One we name it at the trail A, and the second trail is trail C. Okay, so in the screen it shows the coordinate of the GPS coordinate of the area, the trailhead. So the trail has been logged using GPS, actually using smartwatch, and downloaded into the KML format and mapped into AutoCAD or using CAD. And then we analyze using GIS software. So after the analysis, the finding shows that the first trail, trail A, is shorter and steeper than trail C. Trail A is also have a somehow 500 to 600 meter of hilly trail, and trail C is longer, which is estimated 1 kilometer hiking distance, and the elevation about 300 to 400 meter to the summit on mainly flat ground. Right. So this is the visual or the elevation of the trail A, trail C, meaning that you start from trailhead until you go again to the trailhead. Okay, so this is the visual of the trail. Okay, this is a very natural the natural, not the man-made trail. So to reduce the impact of the soil, because if we have not maintained the soil impact, it is very dangerous to the hikers. So to reduce the risk, we need to have to maintain or to limit the uses. All right, so how we calculate the carrying capacity? First of all, we need to calculate the physical using GIS, meaning that this is nothing to do with the other factors. We only use spatial features to calculate the physical carrying capacity. So there are 3 steps to ensure that carrying capacity methods are achieved. First, we need to have physical carrying capacity. Second one is real carrying capacity, and the third one is the third one is estimating effective carrying capacity using management tools. All right. Then each level corrected, meaning that we have bigger number and we reduce by factors, and after we consider so many factors to the management tools, we have little number of the visitors to the area, right? So the process on estimating the carrying capacity should attempt holistically consider the maximum number of tourists that an area can tolerate based on physical, biological, and management condition. So first, we need to ensure that we have the bigger number by having physical calculation, physical spatial area. This one is biological, like rain, because Malaysia have many days of rainy days, and also it will impact the soil impact. Then this management, like we can have management tools, like we have tickets. They need to pay to enter the area, or other things like we can control the time they can enter the area. All right, but this study only limited until the biological condition. All right, this is the calculation or the measurement. The PCC, physical carrying capacity, can be expressed according to this formula. We need to have the area. We can calculate it using GIS software. We calculate the area that can be accessed by the visitors. Then we can then we multiply into required per user. For example, if you live in the room, how many meters square you require to have a comfortable way? Otherwise, you feel like very condensed or suffocated, or you have very spacious area. So this is can be found in the literature review. Somehow I managed to use it like 1 meter square per meter for the comfortable access by the user. All right. Then open period, meaning that average time of one visit per visitor, from, for example, from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m. until the sunset, from this sunrise until sunset. Now it depends on your desired area, right? So after we have this number, then we can reduce the number of visitors by having many factors, environmental factors, biological factors, like we can have the corrective factors like rain, soil impact, sunshine. Otherwise, people will like not comfortable in the area, because in Malaysia we have three layers of forested area. If they enter to the hiking site, probably if not in the sunny area or sunny days, it has no a little it's not so very light, so it's very damp area. It's very dangerous to the hikers. They need to use lamp. All right. So this number, by having physical carrying capacity, we reduce the biological factors, raining, sunshine, or you can put like soil impact. So this magnitude of variables, we put it into factors per 100%, per 100%. meaning that if you have you put the rainy days as a factor, you can calculate it or put it into the numbers factors. Okay, for example, if in that month we have so many rainy days, we can have something like 0.5 from you need to times this PCC minus to 0.5 factors, right? So it will reduce the number by limiting the factors, environmental factors. And furthermore, you can reduce the numbers by having management capacity, like you involve the management to have you interview the manager how they want the number of visitors reduced, so that the objective of limiting the visitors due to the prevention of damage, it's achieved. All right, like legislation, infrastructure, facilities, amenities, and so on. All right. Okay. So after estimated using that calculation PCC per month, is about by having okay, I go again this one, area required per user, and the open time from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. We got this number 1769, and for trail C 2975. It's according to the length and the length of the trail. So bear in your mind, remember this number. Okay, so we go to the next calculation. Okay, then we go to the real carrying capacity. We put the factors of environment, like the weather. Okay, I collect the data from the weather agency. The calculation is given to the corrective factor, which is excessive sunshine, the rainy day. So okay, then this one is not 7 to 7 but 6 to 6 after, before the sunrise, and probably when the sun, before the sunset, because during that time the forested area already dark. Okay, okay, so the findings shows that in February we have excessive sunshine with 57%, and in March 56% in March. Okay, however, during November, well, we have song like November rain. We have lots of rain in November. Only 52% excess time for the trails, right? So this is the result. Okay, this is the factor. So this one per one. Okay, we go for by percent, then we make it as a factor. All right. For example, we have 1796. We have the calculation, and this factor we minus the number of users. Okay, the corrective factor of excessive sunshine, and also we have rainy days. This is the factor. So these two factors has been included in the calculation, so that we have the estimation of carrying capacity, which is after we calculate from the total number of the total. Again, I go into the first 5071. We have lower number of visitors. because we have minus the factors. Okay. All right. However, for the effective carrying capacity, we need to interview the management. But if we have more time for this is just the example, the case study. However, I have been into another research, but I can't present it in this platform. But in my previous studies, this estimation of management abilities, we need to interview the management. We need to ask the agencies, the local authority, how they want to limit the numbers of visitors. Instead of we eager to have more number of visitors, but to think about the environment impact, we reduce the numbers, right? Okay, then to add more into the studies, we have the trail difficulties to be classified, easy to very difficult. We ask the visitors, right? So from the findings, it shows that the difficulty level of trails was classified into parts, very difficult and difficult level. Okay. The blue determined as easy. This one is easy. Science is very is difficult. No, very difficult. Only for the beginner and intermediate hikers, right? Okay, so to end this presentation, carrying capacity is very important to limit the users, because we need to preserve the environment. I think if we can put this study into the detail on many various sectors, it will be more very interesting for the future research. That's all from me. Thank you.